Alrighty, so upon what Chris said, how having a different name. So Chris argued that in my evidence, I state how building upon what was stated previously, assault. The problem with this whole argument that they're trying to build upon is the very general definition of assault weapons, as my partner stated previously. It is with Dianne Feinstein's ban. Yes, it bans, as he stated, it bans certain weapons in particular. However, it is stated in my evidence, previously stated before, that relatively cosmetic changes can, such as changing a flash hider or a bayonet mount, are sufficient to transform a banned weapon into a legal substitute. So basically saying that even though with this ban, even though there's a specific list of banned weapons, they will still be able to find a way to make illegal banned weapons into legal substitutes. There's always going to be, you can change a few cosmetic features and call it a different name, and there will always be a way to override such a ban. I do, in fact, concede to the fact that possibly it is more lethal to, assault weapons are more lethal than regular handguns. However, if the negative can present a plan that will work, that will in fact prove that banning assault weapons will be effective, because, I mean, in other countries, as example Australia, their solution was to buy back all their weapons. Stated in, one second. This is John Howard, the former Prime Minister of Australia, the New York Times, published in January 16, 2013. Because Australia is a federation of states, the national government has no control over gun ownership, sale, use beyond controlling imports. Given our decentralized system of government, I could reduce the number of dangerous firearms only by persuading the states to enact uniform, totally prohibiting the ownership of possession and sale of all automatic and semi-automatic weapons, while the national government banned importations of such weapons. To make this plan work, there had to be a federal finance gun buyback scheme. Ultimately, the cost of buyback was met by a special one-off tax imposed by Australians. This required new legislation and was widely accepted in the political spectrum. Almost 700,000 guns were bought back and destroyed, the equivalent of 400 million guns in the United States. So technically, if you were to make assault weapons illegal, they're already out there. There's already assault weapons in circulation. There's no possible way they're going to do a buyback because there's so many. In Australia, it was possible because there were 700,000 guns to be bought, but that's incredibly low compared to the guns that we have in the United States currently.